The revolutionary poet will tell you exactly what is wrong and what horrendous things are happening in the places no one talks about. But this is not a revolutionary poem. The revolutionary poet will raise your awareness, raise your understanding, raise your voice, and raise your expectations, but this is not a revolutionary poem. By this point, a revolutionary poem would have you angry or crying, shedding light on injustices, or illuminating people dying, but this is not a revolutionary poem. This poem is the glee of a crackpot symphony. This poem is the dance of Fred Astaire on acid. This poem is about this poem. This poem may have had roofies something to its teapot. This poem probably overdosed on vitamin F. This poem was bound for Syracuse, having long ago fallen off the train. This poem is the chains of a dominatrix slipped into a preschool teacher's desk. This poem is like horny deja vu. This poem is the dog's ass rubbed into the carpet. It's a shit-stench streaker that's traveled over 5,000 miles in order to arouse your disinterest into having boring sex against a back alley sushi dumpster in the middle of July. This is not a revolutionary poem. This poem is a drug-sniffing dog high on cocaine and amphetamines, not entirely sure whether it wants to maul you or fuck you to death. This poem probably drank beer for breakfast and will be vomiting up bile for lunch, rejoicing after doing so because there will be more room for whiskey. This is not a revolutionary poem. Nor does it revolve, evolve, or evoke any change. This poem is the same thing said differently in a slightly deeper voice. This poem cleared Homeland Security and is not sure how or why. This poem is Stephen Harper masturbating in a government office filled only with portraits of himself. This is not the revolutionary poet would probably call this poem horseshit. The revolutionary poet would not be entirely wrong. This is not a revolutionary poem. This is a call out to call out in your craziest of voices. Dance like you've never seen your mother naked. Taste the forbidden flavor of the urinal puck. Gesticulate loudly while you masticate. Kiss somebody just for sitting next to you, but duck if they try to take a swing. This poem would like to see more of you being more of you. This poem loves to hear your voices and wants to see you naked. This poem thinks you are beautiful even when the world is not. And this poem would certainly like to see some change in the world. This is not a revolutionary